to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I thought I would do a little how I take my Instagrams style video. So I would talk through some of my most common asked questions from Instagram and also show you how I edit some of my pictures. So if that's something you're interested in, keep watching. Why do you think this is for you? I need to wait for them to start. So I thought I would start with what I use to take my pictures. So I've actually been using my new iPhone. This is the iPhone 13. I am still using my other old phone as well. I'm so bad. I can't get on with this one. It's like slightly different. It's like smaller. Yeah, judge me, it's fine, but I absolutely love the camera on this new phone. So I've been using this to take all of my pictures. It's also got wide angle, which I do love for some pictures. I think it's really flattering in some angles. So yeah, I use this camera. A lot of people also ask who takes my pictures. So I actually get Joel to take all of my pictures. He's my boyfriend. He's really into videography and photography, so he's quite good at getting really good angles, getting the lighting right, and also he just does everything I tell him to do. I'm joking. So a lot of the time I will ask him to take my pictures. I do also take a couple of my own, at home. I do have a tripod, so sometimes I do try and take my own pictures, but they're never normally as good as the ones that Joel takes, so he's normally the one taking my photos. How do I find places to take photos? So I actually live in a really unaesthetic area. It's not that cute around here, so I do struggle sometimes to take photos, but I do have my favourite areas. You'll see them popping up quite regularly on my page. I do go to my favourite spots all the time. I know I'm going to get a good picture there. I know I feel comfortable taking pictures there. There's an underpass that I go to all of the time, which is actually a little drive away from me. I say it's a 15 to 20 minute drive away from me. I actually found that spot through Sydney Crouch on Instagram. I saw that she took pictures there and I recognised it because it's next to my hometown, so I go there a lot. Apart from that, I just find white backgrounds. It's always the places that you least expect it. So another one of my favourite spots is actually just outside Asda. You would literally never think to go to Asda to take pictures, but it's just a big white wall. There's even a little industrial looking pipe thing that looks really cool. I actually got judged yesterday. A little kid walked past and went, "Who takes Instagram pictures outside Asda?" And I just wanted to die. I was like, oh god, okay, I'm getting judged so hard right now. But yeah, just find the areas, if there's good lighting and a white background, even if it's not a white background, if it's cream or something, you can edit it. You can change the colours of your backgrounds. It's not that hard. So just have an open mind, have a walk around. Google Maps is a lifesaver. I go on Google Earth all the time. Google Earth, not Google Maps. I go on Google Earth and you can literally look around. If you know you're going to go somewhere in London or a big city near you, just walk around in Google Earth and take screenshots of any areas that look really aesthetic. But it's always the places you least expect it, honestly. Another question I get asked a lot is how do you find the confidence to take pictures in public? I found it really difficult at first. I thought it was so awkward. All my pictures, my face was just so awkward. I wasn't being natural or myself at all. I found it really hard at the beginning, but now I just kind of get on with it. Obviously there are times sometimes I'm just not feeling it. There's a lot of people stare at you. They're going to. People aren't used to people posing and taking pictures outside, especially outside an Asda. But you just got to be confident. In your head, just be I'm Molly May, I'm doing this for a living. If you just have that in your headspace, even if you're not, just tell yourself this is my job, I'm doing my job, I'm a model, then you won't care if sometimes I even like it when people look at me. I'm yeah, look at me, look, I'm being confident, I'm taking pictures, I'm doing my dream job. So just have that mindset of tell yourself that you're a model and this is your job and this is what you're doing, and then people looking at you, you'll start to take it as a compliment. You'll be thanks, I look good, thanks for looking at me, I do get shouted at sometimes, people beeping and stuff, but I just laugh it off. They just walk past and they're gone. So just yeah, try not to be in your head as much about it. Most people look at you, they might be looking at you and thinking, oh my god, I love her outfit, or I wish I could do that. Not everyone's looking at you and judging you. Some people are probably jealous that you're confident enough to do it. So just own it, honestly, just own it. So how do I find the time to take my pictures? So I actually have a full-time job, 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. So in the winter especially, it's really difficult to find time to take pictures. But the most of the time I will just spend like one Saturday and just bulk shoot all of my pictures in one day. It involves a lot getting changed in the car, which is not the most glamorous thing, but I've like got really good at it now. I'm like a magician. I can just like quick change in the car and no one will even notice I'm there like butt naked in the car. But yeah, I spend a lot of my weekends taking pictures. Me and Joel will go out and just shoot a load of different pictures in one day. Apart from that, in the summer I obviously can take pictures after work because it stays lighter, get that golden hour. Or if I'm just going somewhere, like if I know I'm going to spend the day out doing something, going somewhere, going shopping or something, maybe I'll just take an extra outfit in the car and then literally just change. Like at the end of the day I'll just get changed and take another picture. Like you have to literally just finesse and like find the time to take the pictures. But yeah, it can be a lot sometimes trying to get content and having a full-time job, but I enjoy it. It's my passion, it's what I enjoy doing, it's my hobby, so it's not like a strain, you know, like I enjoy doing it, so I really love spending my time doing that. So I'm hoping my phone will cooperate. It has a habit of not actually saving my screen recordings. Fingers crossed it doesn't do that today, but I want to show you how I edit some of my photos. So I took 4 photos yesterday. One of them was a collab, which I'm not 100% happy with. I might actually try and go out and retake these photos. So I'm going to show you how I edit this picture. This is actually the one I was talking about, which is outside of Asda. And I'm wearing this really cute, oh, I'm wearing it now actually, I completely didn't even realise. So it's the top and the trousers I'm wearing now. I wore this yesterday with my little pink bag. So first thing I do is usually go into Facetune. I have already edited this on Facetune, like smoothing out my skin and everything. I did that on my other phone, completely forgot I was filming this video, so I look like a complete cop-out right now, but all I've done is smoothed out my skin and use the details tool just to detail my eyebrows, my eyes, the highlight on my nose and my lips as well, just to make them pop a little bit more on the picture. So that's what I do on there. So in this picture, I love this background, it's like nice and white, but I do not like the green flooring there. I think it's actually like a parking space. So I'm going to try and change the colour of that. So if I take the paint tool and I'm just going to pick the floor so that it will then match the floor next to it. I take the tone and I usually start with that and just see how that works. Yeah, perfect. So as you can see, that's just completely made the flooring look the exact same as the other part of the floor. I'm then going to neaten it up with the eraser just because I've gone like everywhere with that. So yeah, that's just completely neatened up the picture. I think that just looks better. As you can see, there's also like a bit of dirt and stuff on the floor. So I take the patch tool and the like vanish tool and just go over that just because I want it to look nice and clean and crisp. Obviously if I'm like working with brands and things, I want to give them really like high quality clean photos. So I'll just go in any little blobs like this, which might seem like a lot to some people, but I like my pictures to just look really clean. I just go in and like, sometimes I can get a little bit obsessed with this and I have to like rein it in a bit because I'm getting rid of like every single little blob visible. But yeah, that's the majority of it. So just another little bit there. And yeah, oh wait, there's a little bit here. I'm gonna be doing this all day. Sometimes I will go on here and play around with like the brightness and things. Just kind of have a play around and see what looks better. I am going to put the brightness up slightly on this picture. The colour, maybe the colour slightly. I do sometimes use the Sharpen tool. I don't think I need it in this picture, honestly. I think because I've used my new phone, I don't need the Sharpen tool as much as I used to because the photos are like a lot nicer, a lot crisper. So already I think that looks so much better. Like that green was really throwing me off, so now I've got rid of that. I think it looks so much nicer. I'm now going to take this into colour tone. where I can like play around with the colours a little bit, play around with the grain, which is my favourite tool on colour tone. My case is broken, can you see that? That is my sign that I need to just start using my new phone. My case is completely broken. So the first thing I do is play around with the filters. Normally I love the Maldives filter, so if I turn that down, yeah, see, I love that. It's like a slight difference, but I think it just makes me look a bit more bronze. It looks a bit more summery. I'm also going to use the grain because I feel like whenever you smooth out your skin or anything, if you use the grain tool, it just kind of makes it look like skin again. Like, especially if you've got like patchy tan, like if you've got patchy tan that you need to smooth out and fix. If you just go over with a slight grain, it just gives life back to the picture. It doesn't look too like smoothed out or anything. So I'm going to put a little bit that on, and I can play around with like the brightness. Yeah, see, I think that is absolutely perfect. So I don't think I'll do anything more with that. I think I could go in and maybe sharpen the bag a little bit more on Facetune, go in with that after. But apart from that, that is my finished picture. I think this is a really cool picture. I love the blue and the pink together, so I think that one is done. I'm going to show you that with another picture as well, because it is so different. Like with colour tone, you kind of have to just do it per picture, so just like play around with the colours and stuff. You cannot use like the same filter and the same settings on every picture because it will just look completely different in every photo. Now this has got slightly different lighting and it's a different angle, so I'm going to play around again. Obviously Maldives is my favourite. So I feel like I can use Maldives a little bit heavier on this picture. So I'm going to use that on like 19 and then go in again with the grain. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do with my pictures, is the Maldives and the grain. So this picture, I haven't had to get anything, I haven't had to remove anything in the background. This background is stunning, it's really nice and smooth. I'd say maybe I need to like sort my hands out because there is a bit of patchy tan on my hands, and I could maybe try and vibrant up the colours in my shirt a little bit more. So let's go onto Facetune and try and do that. So I'm going to go back into Facetune with this picture and I'm going to get the Vibrance tool and just play around with that. Oh my god, yeah, already that has made a huge difference. It's really making the colours in my bag and my shirt pop. So I'll turn that down a little bit, but like that difference is insane. That has already made my shirt look so much more bright and colourful. I'm also going to do it on my sunglasses because I do actually have green sunglasses on in this photo, but I feel like you can't see them. So yeah, that's what I would do on this photo, is use the Vibrance, because I really want this shirt to like pop because it's a stunning shirt. That's that photo done. I feel like that was really boring, but that is what I do with all my pictures, is just play around. Like I said, you can't edit two pictures the exact same, it will not work. So just like play around. But yeah, Facetune and colour tone are like my two favourite. Play around with the lighting, play around with the colours. That is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope this was useful. I'm literally the worst like editing and things like that, so I hope you enjoyed, but I will see you in the next video.